pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Clerk, may I take roll call, please?
Lyons,
Here.
McEwen,
Here.
Tate,
Here.
Smithers,
Here.
Duran.
Here. And a motion to approve the consent agenda as printed.
So moved, Smithers?
Second,
Kate's.
any discussion? Roll call, please.
Smithers,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Tate.
Yes.
Okay, this is the time we allow visitors to address council. Are there any visitors that would like to address council that are not on the agenda? Okay, we'll move forward. We have a repair at the YMCA for the main water shut off for the facility. They only had one bid last time. They were able to get a second bid, so we have two quotes in front of you, Advanced Electric and Hauser. We've got 6237.45 and 5276.61 for Hauser, so it's in your packet. If there's a motion, we can get a second, then you can discuss if you like.
I would move, we take the B quote, 1149 Hausers,
Okay,
for
Mike?
5276.61.
Okay, is there a second?
Kate's.
Who got that?
Tate.
Kate's got it. Okay, now is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Smithers,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes.
Tate,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Lyons.
Yes.
Okay, and then a motion to designate the Opinion Tribune as our official newspaper for the city of Glenwood for the year 2026. Motion, please.
So moved, Smithers?
Is there a second?
McEwen?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Duran,
Yes.
Smithers,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Tate.
Yes.
Okay, and then we'll move on to a special events application, holiday festival this coming weekend. Come on up, Amber. And there, it's in your packet, and you might want to look at it. Go ahead.
My name is Amber Landau, and I'm here to ask if we can shut down the square for the Glenwood Holiday Festival. There's a lot of children running around, and I feel like it's much safer when we don't have nighttime traffic. Also, it'll give the fire department more room to navigate the big truck through the square when we have Santa brought in.
Awesome.
And what are the hours?
From the hours of the event are 4 to 8 on Friday, and then we would want the whole square shut down for Friday, and then just in front of the, it's South Walnut, from Sharp to that first alley, we want to leave that shut down for Saturday. We have free s'mores planned and a snowball fight planned. So.
We really shut Sharp down.
That's what,
It's not Sharp, it's from Sharp to, so it's South Walnut Street, just like half a block.
Yeah, but I guess when you're saying, and that's what I was trying to pull it up.
Oh, the
because I
main
read it,
square.
yeah, when you're saying shut down,
So
the
the entire
square.
square, yeah.
so that then includes Sharp Street, which
Yeah.
we usually
We did,
don't
Well,
do that.
yeah, it happened during Cultivate Community, and it was just, since that's the main traffic flow, like that's where people are zooming through the square. With it being nighttime, we just felt it would be safer to have that shut down.
That's not here.
No, and he's coming, he's at another meeting, so he's not gonna get here, but, you do have on here parking available around the square, so people that are on the square.
So that is just a, that has been revised since then, so that part has been removed.
Okay.
So that was just like a sample to mark down.
The bus that's going around to pick up people for the lights is picking them up in front of Cade Creek at 6:30, so they wouldn't have access to that street either.
We would have people come and move the barriers. It's just 2 times that the bus is coming in and out.
So you would remove barriers.
we have an event at Perea, how do they get there?
only from 4 to 8.
See, I think you guys can add the neighbors. You could
Is it possible that your people could park just around the corner? Since you guys are right there on that corner?
I mean, are we gonna be notified, or is it gonna be like notified after the fact?
It would be after the fact because I have to get permission first.
Okay. Cause I don't know if everybody around the square knows that there's not gonna be.
Nobody knows
Parking.
yet. It's basically for the safety of the children.
Okay,
Last year.
let's bring it back to council.
The problem we've had in the past is this should have been done a lot sooner, and notifying all the businesses around the square to see if they're planning events and things like that going on. At this time, it's,
I did mean to come in earlier, but you guys didn't have a meeting the last time, and I didn't know that, so I apologize for the late notice.
Where's the snowball fight gonna be?
In front of the South Walnut Collective.
Oh, it's gonna be on that, so I couldn't remember what you guys decided on that. And the hot cocoa, is it on the street or on the? I
It
can't.
depends on what your guys' decision is.
Okay, I wasn't
for
sure if you had
tonight.
that decided either. Okay.
It has not been announced that the square is getting shut down,
Right.
so it's up in the
Would
air.
it help if you just closed that little part for the collective on Walnut to help with the cocoa and the people going to that? Were they-
So I would like to have that for sure if possible, just to have
What do you
these
think,
two
Eric?
events planned.
South Walnut, I don't foresee being an issue. Square, whatever you guys decide on that work.
I just think we're too late in the game to shut down the square.
It would just be for 4 hours.
I get that.
Yeah, it just terrifies me. Like it was shut down for the trick or treating event and then Cultivate Community, and it just seemed a lot safer for the children.
I totally agree, but we also had those folks here well in advance asking for that and coordinating it, so coming literally less than a week, not having businesses notified. I mean, that's a 4-hour chunk of their business that then gets impacted. That's just not.
I have a business on the square too, and I'm shutting it down. Again, the point is to also have more foot traffic so that people can make a stop at all of the
Yeah.
businesses that are open on the square. So the goal of this is to also get more traffic. Not only people from Glenwood, but we have a lot of people. There's over 1,200 people that have RSVP'd to the event. So my goal was that the square would just be like a really fun walking around, safe thing for people to go to the bars and even the people that aren't in the event. And there is 18 businesses that are participating in the event. We have a scavenger hunt going as well as a light and decor competition. And so just again, trying to make it fun and like not having these cars be in the way, but have it just be, oh, I can see that business over there and I see that they're open and, you know, get people to walk over there and visit.
I
and do
get it.
something.
I think had we had notice, for me, it would be not just us notice, but all the businesses on the square, everybody in the community. For me, it would be a no-brainer. Coming this close to it, I can't get behind that. That's just me.
Yeah,
You
no, I
got
did,
multiple other council folks up here.
I did mean to come earlier, but the holiday season has obviously changed the schedule, so.
Yeah.
What about South Walnut for that, in front of the collective building? Do you have any problems with that, where they could set up that, the cocoa, and would that help?
Anything would be great.
And none of the businesses there would be affected, right? Because that's just the Opinion Tribune, which wouldn't be open at that time.
Right, and South
That
Walnut
financial-
Collective, they're part of it, so it would take it, they would just be walking down there.
Would you want that Friday night as well, or just Saturday?
Oh, thanks.
Friday night as well.
Was it last year? Remind me. Because I don't remember, and I don't remember seeing it on this. Didn't we do where they could walk around with wine and,
That was the
was that?
shop hop.
That was
2 years
Shop
ago.
Hop,
Yeah,
okay.
that was 2 years ago.
Never mind.
That was on a Saturday, yeah. Friday and Saturday. What's the route of the horse carriage?
They're going through the arch of the courthouse and then the north side of the
They
square.
go north,
Mhm.
okay.
And that was another issue, was the way that the cars park sporadically sometimes on the square, that the horse had a hard time getting around. And then, yeah. Just safer not having cars there, but
What do you want to do, council?
I'll be okay with the South Walnut for both nights. That
Mhm.
doesn't seem like it's ever been a problem in the past.
You wanna
I
make a
think
motion?
with-
I'm hesitant to make that without Matt being here. I mean, that's right there by the fire station. I don't.
I do have it scheduled with Matt to run the fire truck. So we typically go down to the right and not down South Walnut anyways, if that helps.
Matt will have to sign off on it, so if there's an issue. You wanna hold this till he gets here later, we could, not do the motion till he gets here later, and then
I hate to do that to you, but I kind of want, I mean, I get what you're saying on when Santa comes in, but if they have an emergency, I don't think it's been a problem in the past, but I don't want to make an assumption on.
and it wouldn't be all the way
His
down Walnut.
behalf.
It
No,
was
it's
just
There's
that-
that.
literally,
He did sign off on it. He said, he signed off on it for the application. He said to allow, emergency vehicle access and to not block the fire department connections.
yeah,
Okay.
and the things that we're planning are gonna be over in the parking spots. It's not
Before
gonna take
you
up
even
any
get to that.
gas.
Right.
Okay,
Very minimal, so.
yeah, I'm good with it. South Walnut.
Make a motion? Any other? Anyone else have any?
No,
Comments?
for the South Walnut,
Mhm.
okay.
You wanna do that?
Then I'll move for, or make a motion for South Walnut from Sharp to halfway down the block south, not to block the fire department access for Friday night from 4 to 8 and Saturday, what time?
2,
2 to,
if you can add an hour onto that, so they have time to clean up.
What time does it start Saturday?
10 to 2.
10 to 2,
2, so we'll say 10 to 3 Saturday.
and 4 to 9.
Will it be able to be closed overnight, Friday night, or not? If it's not able to be closed overnight, then I don't think, they would be able to pick up and put the snow qualified back out in time.
We'd have to get barricades from the Public Works to do that.
Well, we'd have to have barricades anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, for overnight, we'd have to make sure they could. What do you think about that?
I don't, if we're gonna close it Friday night and just keep it closed.
It was closed until Saturday.
Okay,
As long as nothing's parked in the travel portion,
It will be,
so.
So closing it down Friday night at 4 or before that for setup?
set up, so if we could get an hour at least, that'd be great.
So Friday at 3 till Saturday at 3,
Mhm.
24 hours?
okay. There's a motion, is there a second?
Lines?
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Lyons,
Yes.
Kate's,
Yes,
McEwen,
Yes.
Smithers,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, motion to appoint Christian Nielsen to the Planning and Zoning Board, replacing Chairman Dick Davis' seat, who is stepping down. Is there a motion?
so moved.
Second?
Duran?
Any discussion?
If this is who I'm thinking is, his name is spelled wrong here. It's S-E-N.
Oh, Nielsen is S-E-N. Okay, we'll correct that when we do his oath of office, so, yes. But we have his first name spelled correctly, don't we?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that was the tough one. Okay, roll call, please.
McEwen,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Kate's,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes.
Smithers.
Yes.
Okay, next is reappointment of Lonnie Mayberry to the GMU Board, 6-year term. Is there a motion?
So moved. Smithers?
Is there a second?
Kate's.
Any discussion?
Can I make a comment
Yes.
that, we had a conversation, I know there was some questions about like how or why we're just gonna reappoint, Mr. Mayberry. But I wanna make a comment that after doing some research, talking with Mitch, it sounds like Lonnie's done a really great job and that the GMU board is, excited to have him back on board with his knowledge and just the projects that they have coming up. So I just wanted to make a comment that, you know, we're not just blindly
Just
appointing
reappointing.
people,
Yes.
that there is some thought that goes into that and some research. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
McEwen,
Yes.
Kate,
Yes.
Smithers,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Duran.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do oath of office then.
Libby Sheet.
State your name.
I, Lonnie Mayberry,
Do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United
and the
States
Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my
to
abilities,
the best of my abilities,
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
of the office of Glenwood Municipal Utilities Board Member
of the office of Glenwood Municipal Utilities Board Member
in Glenwood,
in Glenwood,
as now or hereafter
as
required
oops, sorry,
by law.
as required by law.
Thank you, Lonnie.
Thank you.
Yay. Thank you, Lonnie.
Thank you, Lonnie.
You're stuck with us for 6 more.
Ready?
All of us.
When you're finished filling that out, can you just, you can just give it to me.
Thank you.
I'm coming back. We're gonna do the oath of office for Mike Lyons and for Tim Reiner. Go ahead, please, come on.
All right.
Come on up.
Shorter oath, is
I
it?
got that. You didn't see that. Maybe it's just-
Oh,
I know.
okay. Okay, and yeah, Tim's.
Yep.
Do his too.
Tim is after.
I'm gonna let you stand here. You can stay here.
Okay.
And we're gonna do Mike first since it's coming back. Then you can have that. So I state your name.
I, Michael Lyons,
No.
Check.
do solemnly swear
That I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of
I'm
the
in
United
denial.
States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa.
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
And that I will faithfully and impartially,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my
to the
abilities,
best of my abilities,
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
of the office of City Council Member at Large One
of the office of City Council Member at Large 1
in Glenwood,
in Glenwood,
as now or hereafter required by law.
as now or hereafter required by law.
Thank you for doing another 4 years with us. This is your Tim, you're welcome, Tim, to council. I'm going to give you your, and that's your canvas and books. Thank you very much. Okay. I state your name.
I, Tim Reiner,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
and that I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my abilities,
to the best of my abilities,
discharge all the duties
discharge all the duties
of the office of City Council Member for Ward 3,
of the office of City Council Member in Glenwood for Ward 3,
as now or hereafter required by law.
as now or hereafter required by law.
Congratulations. Tim. Are you staying for the whole meeting? If not, we can fill this out and bring it in.
Yeah, I'll sign it. I'll
Here, I'm gonna hand it. Okay, thank you, everybody. I miss you. Okay, at this time, we are looking for a motion to approve Resolution 3739, attesting the proper procedures followed by Glenwood Municipal Utilities Board for adopting budgets for amended year 2025 and calendar year 2026. I will point out, Council McCune noticed that on the adopted budget certificate, the ayes show Tina Stouter and the absent says Tina Stouter. That I checked with Lonnie and that should be reading Bonnie Esterling. So they will have to do a correction in minutes. So
Bonnie Esterling was absent.
she was absent. Yes. Tina was there when she voted for it. So they will have to fix this.
Thought it was weird. I'm like, how can she not be there? But
Yes, yes. So that will be corrected. We had Matt Woods review this for us, which he does every year, so that he can give his recommendations, and he had no issues with it. So I'm looking for a motion at this time.
So moved, McEwen.
Is there a second?
Lyons.
Okay, any further discussions? Roll call, please.
Lyons,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes.
Kate's,
Yes.
Smithers.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, at this time, we'll do departmental reports. Library's not here this time. Collins isn't here, Clark's not here, Jamie's not here. Chief Johansson, you're up.
I'd like to start conducting interviews on the 24th, and in conclusion with those, I intend to offer Bunny's Courtier the full-time position for the police secretary, which I'll have on the agenda for formal approval at the next meeting. Next on my list, I guess, is our TASER contract becomes due next August. To get what they are saying is better pricing, we could lock into a new agreement. Discussion with Mitch and with our TASER instructors. My recommendation is to replace 5 of the current TASER 7s, so we have 5 that would be under warranty for 5 years, and that would give us our 10 to draw from for the other 5, and if that one were to have to be sent in for a malfunction or some sort of breakage. This would basically keep the payments relatively the same as they currently are, which therefore wouldn't have a large impact on our budget. It'd be basically the same going forward. It is not cheap. Did they get the copy of it in their packet?
Do we use those
Apologies, I
often?
did not print that off. The cost is basically $24,048, broken up over 5 years. You guys are welcome to pass that around. I only have one, I'm sorry. Which includes full warranty on the units, training cartridges, deployment cartridges, some various other software and everything needed in order for us to continue our program. If you have any questions on that, I'll answer them to the best of my ability. But
Do we use these often? Hopefully not.
Thankfully
Hopefully
not.
we don't. Okay, good.
They
It's a
have-
good tool to have,
They have
but
been used over the years,
Right.
Time to time, and I don't really have a deployment history to give you a record right off the top of my head, but if they get used twice a year, I guess that'd be a good thing at the moment. I know there's been, I can recall several times where they were used more than that in a year's time frame, but not as often as one would think.
The current annual payment is $5,586. This would be 5,900 some.
Annually, right?
Yeah, it's a slight increase then.
Yeah, but the current payment was for 10. It's for 10.
Yeah, so this one's actually 5,100 and something for a year for 5 years.
Oh, is it?
For the Taser 7. I don't know if you have that quote in front of you or not.
So it's a little cheaper.
And I did not bring a Taser with me. We currently have one that has a broken mechanism on it that's sent in for repair, that's still under warranty. So I gave the Taser that I used to one of our new officers. Otherwise, I'd show you how it looks and works and all that. Unfortunately, I can't do that.
Yeah, I'd like to see how it works on Don.
I was just
Oh,
gonna
wait a
say, you have a
minute, you're leaving
demonstration.
soon. You're leaving
As a
soon, I
parting
say
gift,
that's your
Lori.
parting gift.
Oh, this is going south quickly.
We'll sit
Taser
you out the
7's
door with
have-
a.
They have what's called a drive stem feature on them. The Taser 10s do not. The Taser 10s do what they call a stapling effect. So you have to deploy the cartridge multiple, it literally has 10 cartridges in this one main cartridge, and you have to hit the subject in various locations. It has no drive stun capabilities. Consulting our Taser instructors, we thought it'd be best to stay with Taser 7s.
You're the expert when it comes to tasers.
Well, I can tell you they hurt for 5 seconds,
I'll take your word
Is
for it.
that it?
unless you pull the trigger again.
Oh, I was like, 5 seconds? That's it?
5 seconds.
Okay.
I mean, the purpose is just to stop someone long enough to take control of the situation,
Stop the
right?
behavior and take control of the situation.
Right.
So then if we approve this, are we approving like the whole breakdown throughout the years, or we're just approving for 26?
It would be the approval to engage into the contract for 5 years.
So through 2030, right?
Correct.
I will budget for it the next 5 years.
And this would be similar to the current program we have. If you notice, the payments on that won't start till July. Our current contract goes until, I think it ends in August 1, so basically when this one ends, that one will pick up.
Is there a motion?
So moved, Smithers?
Second?
Duran?
Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Duran,
Yes?
McEwen,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yeah,
Smithers,
Yes.
Yes,
It's like
Thank you.
insurance. I hope you never have to use it,
Absolutely.
right?
But if you do a demonstration, I'm down to call me.
it's for you, Lori.
Since the last meeting, we had 164 calls for service and 3 arrests. And with that, I have nothing further. at the
Nothing
moment.
else? Okay. So Chief Gray did not make it back. Is there someone here representing for your oath? Anybody show?
Nobody's making it back.
Well, do you mind holding off? We've got a few more things to do. Thank you very much. I will do it if not, but we'll talk about it. Okay, Mitch, then we'll go on to you. I know he's trying very hard.
I just got under here, something we approved at last meeting, but I realized needed to be as a resolution. So it's coming back to you.
So
as a
we're
resolution.
formalizing it with a resolution number, okay.
Yes, just updating the dates for the 712 lofts TIF to match what actually happened in reality.
Okay, is there a motion
So move Duran?
and a second?
McEwen?
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Lyons,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes?
Smithers,
Yes.
Kate's.
Yes.
Okay, so now we'll do the SOFA public hearing. So I'm gonna ask for a motion to call to order public hearing on the status of funded activities at 7:30. Thank you.
So moved, Smithers?
Is there a second?
Lines?
Any discussion? Roll call?
McEwen,
Yes.
Smithers,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes?
Lyons,
Yes.
Kate's.
Yes.
Okay, I recognize the publication notice of hearing was published on November 19th, 2025 in the Opinion Tribune. I believe there's a copy in your packet. So then I'll actually, can take over at this point.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm Ashley Hayes with Southwest Iowa Planning Council. I am the disaster recovery coordinator, so I have been the one for the last 2.5 years overseeing the 2019 disaster projects. So in this case, we are talking about the status of CDBG Disaster Recovery Housing Project 19 DRH 003, 104.5 Birch Street. Just quick, just so everybody recalls, this was Maplewood originally. There was a choice limiting action, HUD insisted that that project was ended. They were given the opportunity to find a different location, and this was the location. So just want to clarify that. I know it's been a while, but so at 104.5 Birch Street, it's reported that approximately 50% or more of project construction has been completed. And approximately, it's believed that approximately 50% of CDBG project funds have been expended, and the anticipated end date for the project is December 31st, 2025. For project 19 DRH 003 to date, $35,494.74 has been spent, with $187 in CDBG housing construction funds expended and $35,307.74 in CDBG administrative funds expended. There is a remaining $337,313 in CDBG housing construction funds and $8,692.26 in CDBG administrative funds. The city's local match to date has been $0, as all match funds come from the developers, Mark and Jennifer Hughes. That match to date totals $332.
Okay. City Clerk, have you received any written comments or objections? Filed at City Hall? No? No. Okay. None filed. So I'll ask for any call for objection statements, exhibits for council consideration. And public comment. No one out there to speak? Okay. So at this time, I will ask for a motion to close the public hearing at 7:34 PM.
So moved, Smithers?
Second?
Duran?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Kate's,
Yes.
Lyons,
Yes.
Duran,
Yes?
Smithers,
Yes.
McEwen.
Yes.
Okay, is there anything else we need to do?
No, that's it.
That's it?
Just one thing, I know that I said that anticipated end date for this project is December 31st of 2025. Since construction is still going and we still have to fill those units, we're tentatively looking at a contract extension, which will probably be on your next council agenda for the end of April. Just FYI.
What impact does that have?
Um,
Help me understand that.
So there's no impact, and it's just basically saying that there are reasons for why the project won't be ready for closeout, because not all requirements will be met by December 31st. And so because there is still time in the program, an extension is allowed to give that opportunity to complete what is left of construction, also to process all the construction claims, because we haven't received those yet, which is why the funds seem kind of off compared to, saying that we're at 50%. And then 3 of those units, 3 of the 4 have to be rented to LMI individuals that we income qualify. So that has to be completed and done before close out of the
Who
project.
does the inspections on and determining how much is complete? Is that you guys?
Yeah, so Phil Richter is our in-house building inspector, and he is the one that is doing them. So, Bill went on vacation, left for vacation last week, but before that, trim was being completed on the units, and some were in other varying stages, but trim was in the process of being completed in all of them, and some were painting and moving on to other things, countertops being installed, those kinds of things.
Who verifies the LMI part? How do
We
they,
do.
you guys confirm that then?
Yeah.
Just do the initial or?
Yeah, we just do the initial.
Just the initial?
Yeah, and so after that, for the remaining time of the HUD's oversight, I guess, of these projects, when they can come in and check at any time to make sure things are still being followed, for, I think it's 5 years for this one.
And who would come in, like a random check, HUD?
HUD might request it,
Oh, they might request.
or paperwork, but they'll go to the developer because it's their responsibility after.
The initial.
Yeah, after the initial. Yeah, once the project is closed out, it's their responsibility to do that, and they're provided with everything.
And it's for 5 years, it has to be LMI,
Mhm.
and after that, it's,
3 of the 4.
but just for 5 years.
Yeah, just for 5 years. Yeah. The larger ones, the larger rental units, so like Burr Oaks and 712 Lofts, theirs is 20 years.
Oh,
Because
it's a 20-year?
because they have more than 4 units.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
So that's Burr Oaks and 712.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, yeah, I say 712.
No, that's fine. It's okay, that's a safe. Just making sure.
So what's the impact though if they're not rented by April?
We'll just do another extension. We have, technically, the program itself, the disaster program, is supposed to end on June 30th of 26. However, there's already an program extension request in motion because a project in Hamburg and then the Council Bluffs project will not be done at that time. So they've already put in a request to HUD to extend it.
Oh.
So the money doesn't just go away. Otherwise, that's what would
Which
happen.
is really why I was asking.
Yep, so we would just do another extension, but we don't foresee that being an issue. We already have 3 people that have done the income paperwork and are qualified. So they would just need to, the next step would be for them to go to Mark and Jennifer and complete their rental paperwork.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And actually, do you remember what the choice limiting action was that caused them to?
So it's complicated, well, kind of. So during the environmental review process, which effectively starts once the award is given, until the environmental review is completed and signed off on and the release of funds is given,
nothing can happen with the property. Can't exchange hands, nothing. So even though they can have paperwork in place saying we're buying this, or it'll switch to our name at this time, but they can't actually do that, and unfortunately that happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it seems like a silly thing because obviously it was gonna be theirs anyway, but that's, that's one of the many things. Essentially, we just tell people like, you can't do anything to the property except for mow and scoop. That's all that's all you're allowed to do during that time. But
I work with
it was
this
an
stuff,
unfortunate thing.
I work with this stuff every day, and I had someone in California that cut down a tree, and they lost 200 project-based vouchers because of that. Yeah.
No, we were fortunate. It was
Yeah.
that project and then no one in Tabor that had the same thing happen. And we were fortunate to be given alternatives rather than just taking it away altogether. So, yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chief Gray, welcome.
We missed you, Matt.
We waited for you to do the appointment for your chaplain, so do you have a report to give us?
I didn't get a chance to run numbers, but since last council meeting, the mayor was able to attend one of our award banquet for our annual retiree dinner that we do, and for the active members to receive the awards. And you've probably seen those on our Facebook page, but the mayor was able to attend that. And I've been busy with township stuff and EMS billing, and just was at Stanton attending a meeting with the Red Oak Fire Department where they're meeting with their outlying towns and communities about EMS services for the future. So, there's been a lot going on. The thing that I have on the agenda tonight is to appoint Reverend Michael Meltzer as the Glenwood Fire Department chaplain. He's been on the fire department for about a year now. He's not only just a chaplain, but he's also trained as a firefighter. Shows up on a lot of calls. A lot of the calls we've had over the last couple of years, he's actually been talking with some of the guys, build a rapport with all of them, and we use the Southwest Iowa chaplaincy, but he's been trained to do what basically for our mental health down there. He's done a very good job. We've done a lot with physical fitness with weight equipment stuff down there, but I'd like to officially appoint Michael Metzler as our fire chaplain for not only the Glenwood Fire Department, but the community that we serve. He's been on scene and basically helped a lot of people, not just the firefighters, but also family members of people that have been hurt, injured, or whatever. So that with this, I was just sending out that memo that he is going to be our chaplain for the Glenwood Fire Department.
Very good. Welcome. Do we need to do a motion and all that, or is it just an appointment on your end? So
Appointment on
we're all
our
good.
end for our levels, and that's where
I
we're
wasn't
at.
sure.
I just wanted him to come and
We're-
meet you guys and so you guys know what we're doing here.
Yeah, thank you. And we
I
appreciate
would
you.
like to get a picture of him though.
Yes,
Maybe,
absolutely.
Put it up on the Facebook page.
Absolutely. Do you want to do that right now, or do you want to wait till?
I would wait till after.
Okay, all right. You can't leave.
Matt, we almost didn't get to have Christmas because you weren't here. The whole holiday event was gonna get put on hold.
For the downtown.
Yeah.
I already signed it.
Teresa saved the day.
Teresa came in and said, he signed it.
I already signed it.
You? Abby.
I was means I need somebody to dress up as Santa or something.
No, I didn't want to close
Okay.
South Walnut down without knowing you were
Yeah.
fully on board.
And Matt, I wanted to say thank you from my family
Beating
to,
on the doors out there.
Uh,
It might be the guys that are.
okay.
Coming up, it's funny, because I lock them at 7:45.
Oh,
So I just,
they just.
Oh, they just.
I wasn't expecting anyone after 7:45.
Teresa locked everybody out.
7:45.
Do not pass go.
Yeah, I might want to move that to 8. We're chatty. Yeah.
I'm almost gone. You guys will be out of here.
Tim, she said you promised to keep meetings short, so I don't know.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Very good.
Hey, guys.
Glad we didn't take the picture.
Yeah, go ahead and take the picture.
Yeah.
Very good.
Matt, I wanted to thank you and the fire department for the tribute to my dad and getting
I
his
saw
plaque
that.
up
That
on
was
the wall,
nice.
and that meant a lot to us.
That was great too.
That's really neat.
And also just as a kid of a firefighter, a lifelong firefighter, I think the addition of having the chaplain and somebody to help with that mental health piece of it is really important because the work is so heavy. And it doesn't just, when you walk out of the fire department, stay there. It comes home, that heaviness comes home. I remember my dad being overly protective of absolutely everything, and everything that he saw at the fire department was the reason for it. Like, I remember sneaking out and him going, I mean, I shouldn't have done it, right? But him going overboard because he was the one that had to go to the parents of somebody that was hit by a car when they thought their child was, in bed, right? And so everything was always extra with him because of that. And so I think that mental health aspect of it is so, so important. So I'm glad that the men and women down there are getting that.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else, Matt?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, moving on, we have one more thing, Community Development Block Grant for the Downtown Revite Project. There's a motion to approve pay application 7 from Cornerstone for $87,544.62. Do you want both of these in one motion, or?
No,
Okay, we'll do that one first then.
That one's for which property?
for all the properties.
That's for all of them.
All the,
Okay.
yeah, the facade.
Can I ask a question about that one?
Sure.
So for some of the properties that have work mainly completed, like over on Sharp Street, have we looked at the fronts of those buildings? Like, have you been out and like with the contractor looked at the fronts of those buildings? The woodwork and the corners and the gaps and all of that,
They haven't done the final walkthroughs yet.
even before then?
He was just here today walking around all the properties, the architect
Okay.
with the
The
contract.
city council, if you guys have not walked around and looked at some of the buildings that have been done, I would encourage you to. I walked on Sharp. It's not what I would want on the front of my building. Like some of the windows have like, the boards come down like this and then the boards meet that. It just doesn't look really great. So I would just encourage you to walk around, and if we haven't signed off on the work, I just want to make sure, like some of our other projects, we've had, like when Jake is managing those projects, we have the ability to hold back some until the whole thing is done and signed off on. I just want to make sure that we don't.
And that's what the punch list process is for at the end. But yeah, we will.
Okay. I just would encourage you to walk around. I mean, I know I've talked to business owners.
I don't know what I'm looking at when I'm walking around, so for me,
Unfortunately for you, you're the one that's down as the city's representative and the person that's in charge of the project, which I know you walked into it. It's not your project, but your name's on the line. So I just want to make sure that we're supporting you.
And I would completely, whatever if the architect says it's done, I believe what the architect is, how the architect is evaluating the contractor personally.
Well, and this is, I mean, just to bring up old wounds, right? This is the same thing that I guess I brought up with the pool. None of us are architects, none of us are engineers. So who is it that's doing it? Do we need to
The
bring
architect is
in?
doing it.
The architect is doing it, but the
Yeah, but
city.
the engineer self-certified the pool.
But so when
As
you
the-
read over the contract, the city is responsible for signing off, and the city's name it's Mitch right now on the bottom line. So I guess that's where all of us have ownership of this project, because there's no contractor on our behalf going out and double checking the work, and I don't know anything about construction either. But when you stand in front of a window where you're used to having like nice clean corners and it's not nice and clean and there's huge gaps, there's just things that kind of stick out to you as being not acceptable that you wouldn't want at your own house. So I feel like it's gonna take us going to the contractor that's managing these projects and saying, we don't accept, like, this is not good. So
Or why is it like this? Like, explain why this is okay.
And it's not just on you. I mean, I want to be able to support.
No, we talked about it early when things came up early in the beginning and there was the state's doing this and SWIPCO's doing this and who is
Yeah.
the ultimate
Holding the contractor
Right,
responsible
like,
for fixing
who
it.
is it? And we've never gotten a straight answer.
So I don't do anything with DTR. I'm stuck in disaster recovery plan. And things go a little differently. But typically it is, unless there's a secondary engineer or architect that's required by IEDA or whoever is the provider of the funds, it is left to that single engineer or architect to say, yes, this is complete. Our contractors that we hired to do this have done this the way that the plans say. They have their own inspectors. Again, we don't do final inspections on DTR projects. Not because we can't, but it's just not a requirement. So it is for the disaster recovery housing, and that's why we do those. So there isn't another one. I can certainly bring this to Tammy's attention, since she's the one in our office who does oversee this one, and see if she can get some clarification or if there is anything else for you guys on that.
If SWIPCO could help with it, it'd be great. I mean, I'll
It's a
be
third
honest,
party.
like, that's one of the things that
Yeah, that's the thing. It usually has to be a third party, so.
yeah, I mean, usually you're looking, but I'm just gonna be honest, because what do I have to lose? One of the things that I've said is I am not sure what SWIPCO has done to help us in this. We've paid some, I'm gonna say, pretty substantial fees for you guys to administer it, but when we've been looking, and I'm gonna say I mean, Mitch has been in the throes of it day in and day out, where I would have thought SWIPCO would have stepped in and aided and guided and done something for assistance. I haven't seen that. So if we could get something at this point to help us as well as the business owners to have an understanding, if something goes awry in 6 months or 6 years, I don't want it falling back on Mitch or me or anybody up here, because none of us have AIA behind our name or PE or anything else.
Yes, no, I understand. And sometimes I feel the same way looking at stuff and we have to say, yeah, this looks fine, sure. This is exactly what was supposed to be done, and we don't know either. And unfortunately, that's some of the things that aren't thought through all the way by those that provide funds. They just say, this is what you have to do, and that's it. So I will definitely talk to Tammy and John and see if there's anything else within our scope that we're allowed to do or is within the organization's ability.
Yeah, it would be great because, and I think the other thing from my standpoint is I don't want a situation where we have business owners pitted against city council, right? Because we're gonna say, well, as the owner of the building, you should have done that. And they're gonna say, well, this was partially your project. And then in trying to do something to strengthen our square and our community and the businesses in it, we've now created a really broken system.
I understand with like this particular DTR project, it's had its very unique issues that they haven't really seen in any of the other communities, which is fortunate, but at the same time, it kind of leads everyone to what is the right course of action in these cases. So this has been a very unique situation and not ideal for anyone involved. So definitely I can bring these concerns to Tammy and John.
That would be great. I might be gone, so talk about
Just to help us understand, you know, like if, I don't know, just how to support Mitch. I mean, not to leave him out there by himself, you know, to deal with the contractors and that, and to try to drag this project across the finish line, and for the business owners to get answers in a timely manner for, you know, the questions that they have. And I don't know.
Yeah, and I know
We've
some of
already
that.
extended it out to May of 26, so.
Right.
And with that, the impact to the business owners is they can't touch their buildings or do any kind of
Anything else
improvements,
inside,
so,
yeah, until,
yeah, so now they're stuck waiting another
right.
6 months.
Yeah.
So,
And I know that, Tammy also, has expressed, frustration at times with, the contractors and the, architects, because sometimes they don't always get fast responses to her either. A lot of the DTR projects that SWIPCO has been a part of, these are the same people that, always end up getting the bids, and so we've worked with them a lot. It's just for this project has been, it's a bit stressful for everybody, and it doesn't seem to be, even on that side, working with people that we normally do work with pretty regularly and don't seem to have issues with, even that's become a bit of a stumbling block, so.
Thank you, actually.
thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look for that motion now.
Can I share, just so you guys know, when they come up there? It's just quick. I'm saying this.
Sorry.
I did meet with the architect and the contractor today, just so you guys know, and pointed out stuff. Just so you're aware too, so we went through my upper apartment, now the roof's leaking. So it's just insult to injury. But I am pointing out anything that I see, even if it's in the other buildings, and not that he appreciates that, but just so you know, I am trying to do my due diligence as a business owner, because I pointed out things that will not be acceptable in my building. I won't pay for that stuff. And I was very clear with the architect and the contractor. It took about 3 weeks to set up any kind of meeting though with them, to get them on the same page, so it is time consuming. And I feel for Mitch, because he gets daily barrage just like I do. And he does a good job.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, I'm looking for a motion to pay application 7.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Duran?
And I'm just, since we've had our discussion, I'm gonna say roll call, please. Unless anyone else says something.
Yes.
Smithers?
This is not the final. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was
They
gonna
will say
ask.
final.
Okay.
Yes.
Lyons?
Yes.
Kate's?
Yes.
McEwen?
Yes,
Okay, and then a motion to approve an invoice. Now, this is the final.
this is the final one, yeah.
The Cornerstone for 16 North Walnut, general contractor costs for concrete existing common wall in the amount of $67.56.75. Mitch, is there any comment from you?
We already approved the change order for him to do the work. This is just the invoice.
This is the invoice.
And
This is just the cost for the concrete.
this is the cost for the final work for fixing the
The
shared
common
wall
The shared wall, right.
for the half of 16 that's not in the project. So once we pay this one, then we will invoice the property owner.
So I'm looking for a motion.
Wait, I'm sorry, we will
We're gonna
invoice?
We're invoicing Mark. Yeah.
Okay.
So I need a motion
So moved, fine.
and a second.
Kate's,
Any discussion, questions?
There is concern that that invoice wouldn't get paid, correct? A re-invoice?
I don't know why it wouldn't.
The invoice amounts more than the 6,000, right, to the property owner? Yeah, okay.
Last meeting was the first partial payment that was approved. The overall invoice was approved. You approved the partial payment.
Yeah.
This is the final of the first of the.
Okay, that's what I
That was
remember.
done out of
I'm
courtesy
pretty sure
to
it
pay
would know
the
on that one as well.
subcontractor.
Yeah, to get the job done and get the work done, yeah, okay, that's what I thought I remembered.
Voted no across, that's why I was trying to remember which ones.
So this is just to bill him. So I'm asking for a roll call, please.
Kate's,
yes.
Duran,
Yes.
McEwen,
Yes,
Lyons,
Yes.
Smithers.
No.
Okay. On to the mayor report. I attended, as Chief Gray said, to their awards night. It was a very, very nice evening. And a lot of awards were given to some well-deserving people, so I was appreciative for being invited, and a very delicious meal too. It was Thanksgiving, so I had an early Thanksgiving. I didn't have to cook it. I've got quite a few meetings coming up in the next couple of weeks before the holidays, so our next meeting in 2 weeks, and then it will be Lori's last meeting, so I want to say thank you now, and I'll say it, thank you. We'll miss you, but appreciate your time that you gave to the city. Council members, do you have anything to report? Nope. Then I'm gonna ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
McEwen, second.
Smithers.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
8 o'clock, we are adjourned. And we want to do a photo.
Yeah.
Who all do you want in that, Matt?
Joey, what was your?
Yeah, but we can-
I don't pay any of those bills. I think that just opens us up for something goes wrong on somebody else's property. You pay bills, no, I'm.
It's fine.
What?
Who do you want in the picture?
You guys want to be in the picture too? You can be in the picture.
Or do you want us to take the picture?
Somebody else.
You should,
I think
you should be in the picture. You and Mitch?
Mitch?
I think,
I can take a picture.
honestly.
She wants you in the picture.
It's too late for this one. Like, I would really do big things like this, we should have a third party.
Come on, council, you're in the picture.
Person sign off.
Yep.
For
No, you're
for
good.
example, but also, you're signing off on your own work. That's like saying I did a horrible job, that,
There was no.
Right. and it's either
And then
an
everybody wants
honest
to
mistake or a malicious, what do I know about? Yeah.
dug dirt.
It's supposed to, I guess, I want to get out of the back.
You join us and we get in the picture or not? Okay, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Overall. There
The
we
kids
go.
look like they're not laughing,
All
so
right.
it's-
Thank you.
And thank you.
They have a challenge, so you can't stay up there.
One more meeting.
One more, no. You're like, that's that. Lose them all.
Then you
No, but I
I want to say go now, that's not good.
didn't know if Andrew